training, and now you actually see me fight mode.
Right there where you say, once we start doing the mix, once we start getting, because it's getting closer to war.
Making his way to the ring, Clayton Ward.
As long as we can stand our own lane and stay disciplined, the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your host, Mello Brooker, here with another episode of Athlete Aftermath. We got a very special guest on here today. My man, my brother. We both went to high school together, played high school basketball together. Hey, man, it's a lot I can say about you, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a lot I can say about you and go in. But now a boxer.
That's crazy, man.
Definitely now a boxer, man. One and one now. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, man. Out of Acres Homes, New Orleans, as he says.
Acres Homes, New Orleans, man. Come on, man. He said.
Fighting for both cities, man. My man Clayton Ward, man. What's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm glad to be here, man. Like I said, when I found out about you having this, man, it was, man, I was like, man, I had to hit you up instantly, so I had to hit you up, man. I had to hit you up instantly, man. I had to get myself down here, man.
Yeah.
I ain't care what that bitch was, man. I had to get down in this mud, man. But thank you for having me, dog. For sure, man. Thank you, bro. So
you've been tapped in. So you already know.
Yeah, I've been tapped in. Yeah, man. I ain't no sucker, man. I ain't gonna hold you like that, man. I ain't one of them niggas that fake supporters, man.
No, thanks. So since you've been tapped in, you kind of know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? We talking about athletes and the transition. You know what I'm saying? From the sport that they played before to now being, in their everyday lives. But shit, you now, you know what I'm saying, sport to sport, really, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're not professional boxing, you know what I'm saying? You're now amateur. You're not you're not professional. You know what I'm saying? So you're no longer amateur.
You say I'm not a professional?
You're no longer amateur.
Oh, all right. I thought you tried to hold me.
Come on now.
I know NFL. I know they ain't get that about the NFL.
Look, I'm gonna have some subtitles here to play. It's okay, man. But so you're no longer amateur. You're not professional fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got a fight coming up actually soon, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh man, it's a fight that's supposed to go back in Colombia. That was supposed to be posted for April the 20th, man.
Okay.
But so that's kind of like, see about that fight, man. It's like still negotiating, like the boxing side of it. A lot of people don't know about like that side of it, man. And I do want the business side. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the
marketing.
Hear about that, man. Everybody just think we making big bucks soon. We turn pro. Niggas think we making big bucks.
Yeah, it's a process, though.
It's a process. Yeah. It really is a process, man. It really is. So we're gonna tap into that a little later, though. But about that, we just in the gym, staying sharp, staying ready, man, getting ready for it. So
okay. Well, man, tell me a little bit about how you got into boxing, man. Because last time I seen you, you know what I'm saying, we was both on the court together. So tell me a little bit about how you got.
You too.
Come on now, you know that. Y'all know you ain't.
Almost did it to him, man. Damn.
So like I said, last time I seen you, we was on the court together, man. So how did you get transitioned to boxing? You know what I'm saying? How did you come to boxing?
Man, bro, I be switching up my stories, but like I be telling niggas like different stories. So like, man, this one,
the real one, man. Everybody want to hear the real.
No. I'm saying though, it's like damn, like people don't believe that I'm a boxer. Like it's like damn, they see, I wasn't a troublemaker and things like that. I wasn't like I never got into a fight until I met boxing. So it was just like seeing me, hearing me.
Man, that don't mean nothing, man. If you got them, you got them. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying.
And you train for it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying though. What got me into that? Got me into boxing was when my when my hoop dreams died, man. When I seen myself and I like, damn, I'm 5'7", like I'm still stuck. Like I'm still stuck in 5'7". Like I ain't growing. Like and like I I wasn't picking up no weight and stuff like that. I tried the JUCO route, Arkansas Baptist. I tried to go that route. It was cool experience. Like college itself was a cool experience.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I got that out the way. So I came back home after I did like a year over there. Came back to Houston Community College and hooped over there.
Okay.
And man, like I just seen, I had to be real with myself. Like I had to really be real, like sit down and like, damn, like, this, like I love the game, but this ain't gonna be, I want to start a family of my own, like, and that, that's not gonna feed it. That's just basically gonna be taken away from it. So, man, I just, after a while, just was like, I still wanted to go pro. I still wanted to do my thing. Still wanted to go ahead and meet Stephen A. Smith one day, man. I still wanted to do that, man. Go that route.
I mean, we jazz too, man.
Man. And I got some shit for him when y'all meet him, man. I just was like, I Googled. I was chilling at home, man. I Googled the gym, the nearest gym just to see. It was Adonis Academy. Like I always had the quickness and the footwork and stuff like that, so that went hand in hand. So I tried it out, and I was like, man, it's cool, it's cool. So, and he seen something in me.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah.
So, and man, next thing you know, man, I thugged it out, chilled. It took me 7 years. 7 years later, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like you said, a process.
It was a process.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, boxing, man, is this something that you like always wanted to do, or like you said, you kind of fell into it?
Oh no.
So you just fell into it.
I
fell in love.
Nigga don't want to get punched in the face. Bro, that ain't fun, man. That ain't fun. Yeah. That's why you gotta learn the sweet science. The sweet science, man, and defense is important. So, like, the less you get hit, the more you want to stick around the sport, man. Like don't just think like, man, like boxing is fun. Boxing ain't fun. It's, amateur. It was cool. Amateurs was good and stuff like that. Headgear and stuff like that. A little safer. Yeah. But now we're pros. Now we're professionals now, and it's smaller gloves, no headgear. So it's just like, damn,
you taking them.
You take like you
ain't got the head movement.
You ain't got the head movement. But the deeper you get in the game, the like, you get accustomed to like the punches. Like, okay, I've been hit before, so it's just like it's not that makes, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the nervousness and stuff like that. So you won't be too nervous on like you come accustomed to it.
Yeah. Okay.
You get accustomed to like, okay, I got here. It's cool.
Face get desensitized.
Yeah. So yeah. So we numb to the shit, Yeah, man. So yeah, it got like that. So
okay.
Once I got accustomed to it, it was a breeze walking apart, man. So
say no more, man. So look, talk to me a little bit about, I kind of heard you a little bit about, you said your hoop dreams didn't work the way you wanted to because of your size and whatnot. Talk to me about those times, man, where, you kind of realize, everybody has these dark times, on other episodes I've also mentioned, storms. But let's just go into a dark time, man, and kind of just let's focus on that for a second, how were those dark times? Tell me about a dark time that you had where, you kind of like, what's next? We spoke on it a little bit earlier. You was kind of trying to figure out what's next, man. But like, what was going through your head in those moments, man? What kind of got you through those moments? We're gonna talk about the moment first, then we're gonna talk about what got you through those moments. So just kind of, let's kind of dive deep into the dark times. Talk to me about that.
I can't really say I had like actually like dark times. I like went into like depression mode. I can't really say everybody's different. So
100%,
I took like I said, I love the game, and always it was a passion. Like I played it for so long, and it wasn't like a farewell tour or something like it. I didn't get that deep into basketball like that.
Yeah.
So for us, like me just going into like a.
But when we say dark times, it's not really saying depression, bro, because I don't ever want anybody to think that I'm saying that everybody's depressed. I'm sure everybody has depressing times. That's not, like you said, everybody's different. That's not true. When we say dark times, like there's always a time where you're down. You know what I'm saying? Not depressed, but you kind of like not down and out, but like you kind of you're in that transition mode. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that dark time. We're kind of talking about that transition, and it's not always dark. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's lighter ways of it because you have some help that doesn't make it as dark. You know what I'm saying? Most people when they get to that transition, you got to make a conscious decision in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You can't nobody else make the decision for you.
Right.
You got to make that conscious decision in your mind. What am I gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? So how was that moment for you? We're not going to say darkest moment.
Okay.
How was that moment for you where you had to decide? Damn, like what's next? You know what I'm saying? So you say you have a daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you started a family. You know what I mean? So now you have to figure out what's next. How am I gonna keep feeding my family? You know what I'm saying? How am I gonna keep food on the table?
Right.
So tell me about those times where you went through that part of the transition. Like I said, it don't have to be dark or light. Tell me about that moment when you went through
Man,
that
is
part
a
of the
great
transition.
question. No one ever really,
I
really never sat down like to myself. I never really did. That's a great question.
So that's kind of what the platform's about. You know what I'm saying? Kind of want to dig a little deeper into it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of see how you got to where you know what I'm saying, where you got to. You know what I mean? And this is another thing. Everybody's definition of success is totally different. My success is totally different from your success.
Right.
His success is totally different from his success. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's story is different. That's what makes this so unique. You know what I'm saying? And the definition of success for a lot of people is different.
Right.
I did a bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying, in my time of being 28. You've done a bunch of stuff in your time of 28. But again, when you talk about now, like I see you as successful, bro. You became a professional boxer. You know what I'm saying? You're a pro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You boxing, you know what I'm saying, professionally. You on the big stage pretty soon, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, as far as like how you got to that success, man, we just kind of want to tap into those emotions that you were feeling in those transitional times that got you to the point of success now, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
So let's tap into that.
I can say, like I said, I mentioned like when we mentioned like off camera when we was talking about what I was gonna do after boxing. I was like that. I always still wanted to be involved with sports, so I did have to think about that. Like that was like always one. I was like, damn, like this is all I know. Sports is really all all I know. It's and I came from from a background of like hustlers and stuff like that, but I didn't want to go that route. I always wanted to stay in sports and things like that, man. And like I said, and boxing was just that was just really like the first thing that popped up on Google, man. So like literally, I Googled
what was next. You basically Googled was like boxing is
like I Googled my cousin like he watches boxing and stuff like that. Like I watch it like Roy Jones and stuff like that. I used like watch it like stuff like that, old school stuff like that. I was like, man, I like this. Like I said, I felt like damn, I like how he how he boxed. Not for us like niggas he really getting punched and stuff like that. Like how he moved, how swift he was, how how flashy he was and stuff like that. I was like, I feel like I can do that. And that kind of was like a transition. Like, all right, that was like what's next. Like I say, how am I gonna feed? What sport? Basically, what's next on? Basically, it doesn't require height. It don't require how big you gotta be and things like that. You ain't even have to require those stuff like that. So boxing was the next in line for us. Like, all right, like tennis or like golf or football or something like that. Like I couldn't go though. I know I couldn't go those routes. So I was like, boxing is like it's any height, any weight.
It's fair game.
Yeah, it's fair game. So it's different weight classes. So like I know like okay, and for my weight class, I'm a tall guy, and like that's what my advantages come in as well like that. So all those peaks and things like that, man.
I like that, man.
You see me, no cap. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a tall guy now. I'm telling you, I'm shacking my division, man. I'm trying to tell you, I'm shacking my division, man. Like but yeah, son. But for as like that, I guess that, like I said, that was a hell of a question. You can't. That was like because I never really sat down with nobody to ask me that, and yeah, man. So that was. You caught me by surprise that one, for sure. So hopefully I answered that much to the best of my ability.
No, 100%.
It ain't really too much like I had to say about that, but it was just an easy transition for me. For it's like, you know, basketball is done, is dead, and I always gonna have a love for the game. You know, I always gonna watch it and always want to go. You know, but now boxing is, you know, it's a new beginning.
Okay. So me, bro, so this is never about me, but at some point after my career, it was hard for me to watch football, and I've never said this on camera either. But after I was cut, and after football, I kind of accepted football was over for me. You know what I'm saying? I struggled with still watching football, and again, that's just something that I went through. Is that something that you can relate to as far as how basketball, you know what I'm saying, went for you? Like once basketball was over, was it hard for you to watch the sport, or you was still like, nah, I'm still, you know what I'm saying?
You should have called me, man. Fuck football, man. Get this bag, man. I'm about to all jokes aside. For sure. But that wasn't like how you explained it. Like I couldn't like you couldn't watch football, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Nah, it was.
And I wouldn't say I couldn't. I just kind of just.
It was just like you like.
It was like it was a year. It was a point of time, bro. It was like maybe a year stretch, bro. Where I just like I couldn't even turn football on. I keep saying I couldn't. I don't like using the word I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think can't should ever be in the man's vocabulary. Shout out to Love and Basketball. I got that from Love and Basketball. I don't know if you've seen. You basketball. You seen Love and Basketball. You know they had that.
Yeah, got you.
Can't should never be in the man's vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? But now getting back on topic though. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I couldn't. I just didn't want to watch football at the time, man. It took me, like I said, at that year time frame. But was that something that you could relate to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Was there ever a time where you was like, I ain't turning basketball on? You was just still like, nah, I love the game that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep, because everybody's different. Like you keep saying, like we keep reiterating, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Is that something you can relate to?
Oh nah, man. I ain't. It didn't get that deep. Well, it didn't get that bad for me.
Yeah,
it didn't get that bad for me. It was like basketball was always like if they want to hit me up and go hoop, like when we used to hoop at the church, when we used to hoop at the church and stuff like that, we were still hooping. Like it was like, bro, it was like all my bros and everybody still hoop. So it was just like you know, pick up games now. I'm a pick up man now. Like come on, I'm picking up. You know,
I think that's a little different, and that's like I said, that's why everything's different. It's a little different with football because you know you ain't finna go pad up.
I feel like because you know because you actually got drafted and shit, like you know, so I didn't like from I felt like once my stuff kind of like when we was back in high school when I was told one thing by the time I got to Boys Today and everything switched when another lineup came through. Oh, we're gonna talk about that, man. We gotta talk about that. Man. We ain't leaving that out, but yeah, man.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about just coming up, man. As far as like in the basketball realm, man, like coming up, obviously, not being funny or nothing, you know what I'm saying, but you like you said, you were always a smaller guy, you know what I'm saying. So there was always, I'm sure, a chip, on your shoulder, you know what I'm saying, that you had, and this man here died.
Smaller guys, crazy, man. He crazy, but
so no, man. So no, you know what I'm saying. Coming up, you know what I'm saying. You were, you were a guy that had to work a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying. I hate to say it that way, but I have cousins that's been through it. You know what I'm saying. I have family members that been through it. You know, you my brother, bro. You know what I'm saying. So I've seen you go through it too as well. But like, how did that motivate you to keep going harder? You know what I'm saying. Like, obviously, you had to work extremely hard, you know what I'm saying, to get to the place you wanted to get to. But like, what was that motivation? How did that motivate you? What was those feelings that you were feeling coming up as well in basketball?
Man, AI, man. Like I watched his documentary, his tapes and stuff like that, where he talked how he talked about, he was a smaller guy and stuff like that. He gave the little guys like us hope. So I was just like, man, shit, man, AI, man. That's why I got my braids now. Shit.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
I would say I did.
See, man,
I peeped the braids for sure. You was rocking the fro for.
I was rocking it, man. I had the juice.
Yeah.
I had all that, man. I had the juice. Yeah, man. But nah, like I said, big shout out to AI, man. If you ever see this, man, I want a 1v1, man. What's up?
That boy said a 1v1.
On 1v1, I'm trying to.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'll get him buckets.
Oh yeah.
Why you looking like
I
that?
hope he see this too. I mean, look, I hope you see it.
Man,
Too.
but like I said, man, I used to like I said, I watched this stuff and like that, and got me through those times, man. When because after, like I said, after junior year of basketball, then that's when we was coming to our senior year, and like, I thought that was out my time, like, and I was just like, God damn, I seen a lot of new faces. I'm like, damn, taller nigga coming through this one. I'm like, God damn.
So since we on the topic,
that's why I keep bringing it up.
Because I hear you keep on talking about it. So since we're on the topic, let's talk about it. What do you mean when you say, a different lineup? Kind of talk to me about what you were seeing from your standpoint, because I've seen it from a different standpoint. You know what I'm saying? But tell me what you were seeing from your standpoint when you were told one thing and another thing happened. Like, what do you mean by that?
I was like, I was basically okay. Everybody from from the senior, from last year's squad was leaving, and it was really no returning. I don't think it was really no returning people, right?
Yeah.
So it was just, all us was, fresh and stuff like that coming up. So for at least for my position.
Yeah.
At least for my position. Yeah.
Point guard.
So I'm like, all right, man, I'm senior year, boy. About to get my Leatherman, boy. I'm about to baddies everywhere, boy. Yeah. But then coach was like, man, like, during the summer, we have like the summer practice and stuff like that. He was like, man, yeah, Coach Dunford. That was his name. That guy, yeah, he was just like, man, hey, Clay, hey, I need you to get right, man. Stay in shape. Starting point guard next year. My guy. Like, bet. I'm here. I'm lit.
Okay.
I'm here. Boy, I'm in the rain. I'm in the rain shooting jump shots, man. I'm outside. Mello, I'm in the rain, bro. Shooting, man. I'm trying to get ready.
If anybody really know that's not easy to shoot in the rain, especially with a heavier
ball.
Bro,
double rim, son. Double rim, son.
Outside in the rain.
Outside in the rain, man. I'm catching the flu. Man, I'm trying to make the. I'm trying to get, bro. I'm trying to get us, son. I'm trying to get prepared, son. Because you already know we had D Fox now.
Okay, yeah. That was my AAU point guard.
Man,
that boy was in 8th grade.
Shout out to D Fox, man, for giving our starting point guard the business, man. He gave them niggas the work, and he gave them work, and I'm cooked, man. He cooked them, like I said. But going back to that, man. He, like I said, he gave me, filled my head up with that, so I'm ready, man. First day of school, I'm ready.
Yeah.
First, I'm ready for practice. Then I see. What's the boy, like 6'3", 6'4"?
We talking about
twins?
Okay.
Yeah. The boys about that time, like, damn.
I think Caleb was like maybe 6'1".
6'1", 6'1"?
Yeah.
Niggas dunking. Them niggas, man, I can't barely touch the rim. So I'm like, damn. Shit. I gotta see what else I can bring to the table. So I'm like, that nigga cooking me in practice. I'm like, damn. I'm getting cooked in practice. I'm trying my hardest though.
He was
nice, cooking me, but
nice,
he was nice. I'm like, man, he was shifty. He was all that. I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, damn, what would AI do? That's what I'm like, what would AI do? This nigga's cooking, this nigga's dunking. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, damn, all I got is a layup package. Fuck.
Yeah.
So, but long story short, man, he gave him the position. And I was like, damn, man, shit. I was back up point guard is cool. And, but it was fun. Like, I had a fun. I felt like that took that was the route to like, damn, that kind of took something away from me. So I was like, because like I said, I was cool. I was good at. I was good, like stuff like that. So I was smooth and stuff. So I was just, like I said, that took like a little piece for me before I even graduated. So, and I was like, damn, that's how I kind of like, found out like, damn, I need to switch careers. Cause, yeah, man. So be here today, man.
So now you boxing, man. You 1-1. And we had an episode on our first episode, man, talking about corners, right, and people, that are in your corner. So when you had these switches on your mindset, when you had to make these decisions, what I'm saying, who are those people in your corner? What I'm saying, about corners when it comes to boxing, what I'm saying, but when it comes to being relative to real life. You know what I'm saying? Who were those people that were in your corner that you leaned on, in those times? Obviously, you already said you ain't no person you ain't no person that's been sad and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You always kind of got through it.
Yeah.
But most people don't do things on their own. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got somebody to lean on. So who are those people that you leaned on in those times?
I say my mom for sure. My BM Elma. Shout out to her, man. She for sure cool in the fan, man. So definitely got me through a whole lot of times and shit. So I had to say them, my bros, it's really it, man. That's really about it, man. So that really just I could just say I can call on and see, make a quick decision or trying to see if I can go this route, what's the best route. Yeah, I say them, man.
Okay. So usually, man, we talk about the sport that you played before and how, you learn certain things in that sport that you can apply to real life. But again, you're now playing, or you don't play boxing. You're now fighting at a professional level. So what are some things that you take from boxing, man, that can apply to, like, your everyday life, as far as like the way you go about life? This is your career now, you know what I'm saying? So obviously you're using things that are in boxing as far as schedules and all that type of thing. But what are some things that you were taking from boxing that you can apply to your everyday life when you're not in the ring?
Discipline.
Okay.
Yeah, like
That's a huge one.
Yeah, that's
A lot of
like
people don't like talking about it. It's a huge one.
yeah, man. So it like that really that really had an impact on my life for sure. It just outside of becoming a better man, man. That's this thing, like, it taught me, like, when we was back in school going to practice and stuff like that, bro, like we'll probably show up to practice like late and things like that. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never showed up late, but no, so I did miss a game. We'll talk about it. It's cool. We'll talk about it off camera.
I remember one game, boy.
Yeah, we'll talk about it off camera.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure. Don't do me like that. All right, for sure. Go ahead.
You gotta talk your shit. What you mean? You don't want?
It's okay.
You act like Coach Dunford gonna come back and
Nothing
come
like that. Nothing like that. So what happened was I fell asleep and I missed the game. So that team that I played with, man, I apologize. I did miss that game because I fell asleep at home. Didn't make it back.
Was that the same game I had?
It was the first.
That was the same set. That was the game I went to go get a haircut, sir. Bro, I went to go get a haircut. Bro, I think it was me. It was Caleb. He missed the game, I think, and that's when Erie had the feeling he had to be point guard, and that was Coach was bad as shit.
So as far as discipline go, man, we talking about high school kids too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
High school kids, not as disciplined. But go ahead.
That's what I say. That's why I said transition from there and like just knowing the importance of like time, like being on time, being placed like this is this sharpening everything, like this being disciplined, like this, keeping up. Like I said, my daughter and stuff like that, man. Getting her to practice on time, waking her up for school, making sure she eating the right things, stuff like that. That's the discipline. That's what taught me what I know today. Like, cause like before that time, it was just reckless, man. It was just
doing anything.
It was just anything, man. So now, that played the big part of outside the ring.
Okay, so you said discipline is a big one. Talk to me about like your everyday regimen, bro. As far as like one huge thing that's
hey, you drinking your water or something?
Nah, facts. You go ahead and do your thing.
You ain't been drinking.
So listen, I was finna get to the water because it get a little loud when I'm drinking.
Man, I've been drinking. I
don't want the mic to, you know what I'm saying, pick up on my drinking. It sounds loud when I'm drinking. Man. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
You don't hold your breath when you drink.
This man said, "Hold my breath." No, but look, so I was about to get to this. So look, right. we got water, we got it on camera, you know what I'm saying? But like, so just talk about this, like when you're talking about discipline, one huge thing that people, you know what I'm saying, can't keep up with when it comes to discipline is their diet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So talk to me about your regimen as far as the diet that you have going on that keep you in shape, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, with boxing, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you gotta bulk up to get to a certain, you know what I'm saying, weight class, or you have a certain weight that you always gotta make weight. So boxing, you know what I'm saying, you got to bulk sometime to get to a bigger weight. You got to cut sometime to get to a lighter weight, you know what I'm saying? So what's your everyday regimen for bulk versus your everyday regimen diet-wise for bulk versus your everyday regimen, you know what I'm saying, when you cutting type shit?
I can't give y'all the sauce, but I can give y'all the basics. You know,
I said the South. Okay.
yeah, I can give y'all the sauce, man.
Yeah.
I think you playing for the ops.
You right. You right. You right. You got opponents. You got opponents. You got opponents out there. But no. So I know you eat clean. I know you drink water. You know what I'm saying. I know you on your shit. That's kind of why I'm. You know what I'm saying, talking about it.
But nah, it's just the basic stuff. Like, just always try to stay around your way. You ain't gotta be like.
So okay, look. I ain't gonna say everyday regimen. What's some advice you got for people out there that are trying to cut versus bulk? Like, what's some advice you got as far as staying disciplined with their diet? What's some advice you got? So you can be helping somebody out too.
Yeah, for sure. But this stuff, like the easiest way, man, is just don't blow up. Like you can eat back. Like you can eat. Like, have your cheat days and things like that. You can have that. That's cool. That's life, human.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't gonna be eating salad every day.
You don't do that though, because you're a professional. But nah, keep going.
Nah. Like my body different though.
Facts.
Shoot, man, I've been that size since high school type stuff. So I've been blessed with to I can eat kind of what I want and like not blow up. So it's just like that's. Yeah, man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing for me, man. Like I see like other people like probably blow up probably like 30, 40 pounds after a fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's one day of hydrate. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, how the hell you? Damn. But yeah, saying it's just like that. It's just the little small things, man. Just just to stay consistent on what you eat and stuff like that. Like me, I ain't gotta watch like the calories. I ain't gotta count the calories. I ain't gotta do like how other people be doing like that. I ain't gotta do none of that. So it's just like I said, that's the discipline that comes in, man. Like just making sure I stay like at least 5 pounds and what I'm about to be fighting at like that. Even when like if I ain't got a fight coming up, that's the discipline part. Like people just go, all right, I ain't got no fight coming up, 30, 40. Easy. Boom. Like, and then they're gonna be trying to kill themselves. That's the easy part, man. They're gonna be trying to kill themselves. They're gonna be looking like, that's that fight with Haney, boy. Haney and whatchamacallit, son? Boy, looking like, boy. I don't even know what he was looking like. He was looking like something. But yeah, man, they don't want, like, that's unhealthy.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to be in that, but looking unhealthy and stuff like that.
Starving yourself.
Yeah, starving yourself. Like, it was, like, before I knew how to really cut weight, man, I was one of them dudes, son, starving, like, damn, like, that was the amateur days. That was like beginning, like, everybody gonna go through that, like, like, damn, do I really, that's how you really want to know if you really want to fight, man, like, because the diet, people like to eat.
Yeah, facts.
People like to eat, man, and do you want to sacrifice not eating like at least like one day out, like one time out, one big meal out of the day? Can you go from eating 3 times a day to like 1 time?
Is that healthy though, as far as eating 1 time a day? Is that still healthy just because you're putting something in your
not exactly like just eat 1 time, like
snacking
and eating small portions.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
You can do it like that. You can you can eat. You can probably still get away with eating 3.
But the difference between you and everybody else is going through their everyday lives that you working out all the time. This is what you do for a living.
Yeah, this is when I wake up. Wake up when I go to sleep. Everything boxing. So it's
okay. Yeah. Well, let's tap into the mindset, bro, of a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to basketball, you know what I'm saying, you practicing all the time for a bunch of games throughout a season, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to football, you know what I'm saying, you usually have practices and you got a game every week for a season. When it comes to a mindset of a boxer, man, you training for so long for this one fight.
Right.
And you may get, 1 or 2 fights a year?
No. When you're beginning, in the beginning.
In the
beginning, you you racking them up like 4 or 5 a year. Yeah.
Okay. So even with that, you know what I'm saying? That's way less than a football season or a basketball season.
Yeah.
So let's tap into the mindset of a boxer, bro. Like how are you able to get through those times, man, where you just always, you know what I'm saying, training for this one fight, every now and then, you know what I'm saying?
Hunger, bro. Hunger, like
so
you gotta still, like, with me, it's the hunger, man. Like some fights you're gonna have like it's called A side, B side.
Okay.
So everybody know, like, the B side, like, you get a reward. B side get a reward more than the A side. Depends on what rankings you at. Like if you're in the if you got your fights up like 20 plus fights, that's when you start making more money from both sides, A and B side.
We're
But
still talking about the business side of it, though.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Because I never, like I said, I did a little bit of boxing just training wise, but I ain't never, thought about going pro or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But talk to us a little bit. So for the people that don't know, me included, you know what I'm saying? What is A side and B side? You said everybody know, but everybody don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know.
I mean, no, it's just like okay, like A side, like it just sounds like how it sounds. Like okay, A side post, A side and it's the B side.
Kind of like A team. I would say kind of like sports.
B team, like that. That's how. Okay, just like that. Basically, like that.
Yeah.
The guy A side, that's the guy who favored to win.
Okay.
B side is the underdog, basically. Okay. So, like I said, like B side is gonna get paid regardless. And once people like probably get accustomed to that, like all right, that's how they lose their hunger. Like okay, I'm getting paid, I'm getting a little change, I'm getting a little something like that. So that hunger goes. It's like they forget about everything else.
Once the money comes in,
and once they get a little change, like a few thousands, like they think they think they can cool. Like some people, they get comfortable. Yeah, they be like, so they think all right. They went from zero. They had they probably had $0 in their pocket. Now they got a couple thousand in their pocket, so they lose that. Yeah, and not thing this is 100K on it. If you would have kept that hunger.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's where I come in. I'm like, man, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop that making like a couple thousand. Like that ain't. Yeah. I'm risking my life for a couple thousand. Like that.
This is risky for sure.
It's like it's really risky. So it's just like nah, man. So I'm always just keeping that. Some days I want to quit.
Yeah.
Like some days I don't want to train. Some days I don't want to run. Some days I'm like, damn, man, I'm hungry as hell. I'm about to go ahead and wake up and go eat. Like,
whatever.
I'm about to go eat whatever and get sloppy. Like stuff like that.
That's where the discipline come in, though.
That's where the discipline comes in. So it's just like, man, just keeping, that's me. I tell my young, the people that's coming under me, man, just keeping that hunger, man, keeping the love for the sport and just doing it for all the right reasons, not the wrong reason. Yeah, everybody wants the jewelry. Everybody wants the cars. But nobody wants to work for it. Nobody wants to stay disciplined for it.
And that's in life too. It's crazy, man. It's in life. Everybody want it right now. You know what I'm saying? That instant
yes, they think this is gonna fall from the sky.
You gotta work for it.
You got to work for it. It don't matter how long it's gonna come. God gonna bless you with that opportunity. Gonna bless you with an opportunity is what you're gonna do with it. What you're gonna do with it is like that's like for me, for instance, after this Jake Paul fight, I could have easily been like, man, fuck boxing, nigga. I got a little something. I got Jake Paul took care of me, so like I could have been like, man, I'm retired, like on some shit, like. But that is like, but no, that ain't. Nah, man, like I believe in my talent. Like I want to get paid off my talent, and like I believe in myself. Like I feel like I belong in there. That after that fight, that showed a lot of people that I belong in there, and I can hang with the top dogs as well too. So, like I said, man, I'm just keep thugging it out and stay hungry.
Yeah. When it comes to a lot of times, obviously we just talked about it. As far as boxing goes, some people are fighting to be the best ever in their weight class. Some people are fighting just for the bread. You know what I'm saying, to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
What is Clayton Ward fighting for?
I'm fighting for legacy. So when y'all hear my last name, I'm getting, that means something. When I wake up, just, when I leave here tomorrow, my kid, they're gonna have something. They're gonna have something that my dad was
a pro boxer.
My dad, not only just a pro boxer, he was, his name is stamped. Yeah. His name is really stamped. And yeah, man, so I just want to leave that behind, man. Just take the negativity that, the curses that was before, that was, from all the, the bad shit. I'm just trying to reverse that, man. And just, when they hear our last name, it's stamped. Yeah. It's really stamped. So, yeah, like I said, I just want to leave a legacy, man. And, my name worked for itself.
Facts. Okay. So some people gonna be a little confused, man. In the beginning of the video, you know what I'm saying? You shouted out Acres Homes, New Orleans. So talk to him a little bit about that, man. Where that come from, man? So you originally you're
I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans, Louisiana. I was born out there, man. After Katrina in 05, man. Uh, Houston, Texas, open open arms, man.
Facts.
And ever since then, man, we grew up in Acres Home, and ever since then, you know, like you said, from junior year, A-Leaf baby now.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to my A-Leaf Apples, man. Shout out to them boys, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, like they, you know, everybody showed love, man, for sure. So that's why I get that Acres, you know, the Acres Home, New Orleans, man.
Yeah, that's
so yeah, man. So a lot of people don't even, and that's crazy, man. That's a trademark, man. Don't be trying to steal that now, man. Y'all heard it here first. After that, man, Acres Home, New Orleans,
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's when it comes to Acres Homes, though, bro. Now everybody, when you speak, because when you said it originally, I was like, so they got Acres Homes in New Orleans, like,
yeah, what you say?
Because out here, bro, that's huge. Like, folk means something out here. You know
yes,
what I'm saying? So for somebody,
man, yes.
I'm telling you, like, I didn't heard people say, "Oh yeah, I'm from Acres Homes." You know what I'm saying? And you know, they don't even know what the folks stand for.
Yes,
they don't know that.
That's what that stands for, man. That's what the 4-4. That's when y'all see me out. Y'all even see me in my pictures. Y'all see me in my throwing up the fours, man. It's not just, it ain't no numbers, man. It's just, that's what that stands for. When y'all see it in my captions, I'm always repping Acres Home, man. Never forget where I came from.
That's who showed love when you first got out here from Katrina.
Yep.
Facts, but that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So in the beginning, we also you also kept saying we're gonna come back to, you know, some stuff, man.
We're down down the lane, man. Down back to the high school days. You trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, if that's what we want to take.
Yeah, man. We got yeah. Let's talk about it.
So okay, before we get to that, all right. So I got something that kind of came up. You know what I'm saying? As far as that hunger that you had in high school, as well as obviously AAU ball, that's where you got your your credit at, you know what I'm saying, in order to go off and play a little college ball, you know what I'm saying? But that hunger that you had, you know what I'm saying, throughout, that chip on your shoulder, because usually when we say hunger, you know what I'm saying, you still got, you know, Dorito on your shoulder, you know what I'm saying? So has that carried you all the way through, you know what I'm saying, to now in boxing? Is that the reason you're as hungry as you are?
Definitely. Yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, we my family, we grew up from hard times, man. So we ain't new to that. So it's like the struggling part, that's numb to that now. So it's just like,
it's only up.
Yeah, it's only up. You can't go nowhere, man. Yeah, I've been at the lowest, man. I've been to where my shit was in front of all my shit, like, you know, all my clothes and shit was in front of the crib, man. Like, yeah, you getting, you know, nowhere else to go type shit.
Yeah.
Only going from only $3 on Cash App to where, like, shit, man. You see me, I ain't gotta say too much. You see the shits. Yeah, man. You see the shits, man. So we ain't gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just, yeah, man. So I'm blessed. Like, if somebody had to ask, would you do it again?
Mm-hmm.
I would.
You wouldn't change nothing.
I wouldn't change nothing, man. Because this ain't the end.
Yeah.
This ain't the end, man. Like, this ain't the end. So I'm proud of myself. I won't give myself a fucking pat on the fucking back. And I know I got way more, you know, to improve on.
Mm-hmm.
But coming from experience, what I came from and stuff like that, man, it was like, damn, man, like, I really ain't got no words for it, dog. I know it's like that's life, bro.
Right.
Life for sure. Life is real. Like I think we talked about that earlier. Like the Instagram, you know, just being everybody happy place, like,
it
but
ain't
nobody
reality.
knows what's going on in real life.
Yeah,
Like life is.
it's a fairy tale world, bro. When you
Yeah,
come to
man. Check on your
Instagram,
people, man.
when
Check
it
on your
come to
people, bro.
when it come to Instagram, man, and things of that nature, man, social media, bro, it's just like we talked about. It's everybody. It's all the highlights of people's
Yeah,
lives. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody talk about those again, dark times or those hard times or those times of being low. Nobody talks about the bad shit that goes on. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's why I'm really particular on like what I post.
Yeah,
Like everything really what I post is just real. Like I don't want to like say like if I go ahead and post some money or some shit like that. Like I ain't really like nigga. That ain't really like
yeah,
it's really millionaire billionaires really out here like
yeah,
really really living like that. Like
yeah,
I'm posting a few that boy. I'm posting a few dollars. What
yeah.
that just to get some likes, just to get that. Nah, that's I ain't with that like fake it till you make it type stuff like
Yeah.
on that kick like
All
just
organic.
really yeah man.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're gonna attract more people and they're gonna love you for that. Like man, if you seen me, if it's a picture that I would never take down, it's a picture that me and my bro um that we took in 2019, man. I got the do-rag with the Dickie suit with the double cup.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm never and we looking bummy, man. We
Well,
now if you go through my
you see
pictures and you
progress.
go, that's when like that was a whole different life.
Mm-hmm.
2019 was a whole different life, and now you see, okay, you see the box, and now you see the pictures. Now you see different like the transition, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping that up there. This to show, not like this to show, like life has changed and life is getting better, like at one
And
year
that's
at a
not to
time,
and that's
man.
not to that's not to like gloat or anything like that, but it's to show people that,
If
you
you
know,
stay down, bro, if
yeah.
you stay down, things is gonna work out for you at the end, man. So just stay down, man. Just be real to yourself, be real to your circle, and everything gonna play out, dog, for sure.
Nah, big facts, man. I'm huge on that too, man. All I post on my page is either stuff about mental health or I'm posting positive messages, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm
Yeah, you
posting,
did post a picture when you had a bald head, son. Where that went?
hey bro, what you talking about?
I was just fucking with you. I was fucking with you. I'm
What's
fucking
to the
with you. I'm
ball?
fucking with
Hey,
you.
come
Nah,
on,
go
don't
ahead.
do me like that. Nah, but nah, for sure, I'm always on a positive tip. You know what I'm
For
saying? I'm
sure.
always on the just really our future, bro, is the youth. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I have a lot of younger people that follow me as well that can feed off of the positive stuff that I post, or even feed off of just what I've done in the small time I've been here on
Yeah.
this planet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all motivational. You know what I'm saying? It's always motivational. It's always about you can do this too. You know what I'm saying? Like so kids that look like me know that bro, somebody look like me that has done it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's made it happen.
Facts.
It is possible. It is real people out here that
Facts.
you can definitely do it. You know what I'm saying? But man, usually towards the end of the show, man, I usually go on and ask like, and everybody usually prepare for this part. You know what I'm saying? But what's a message, man, that you have for somebody out there, man, that maybe haven't gone through a transition yet, or is going through a transition right now? What's a message that you kind of have for them? You know what I'm saying, to get through those times, or what's the message you got in general, man? What Clayton Ward got to say to somebody out there that again that can benefit from watching this podcast, man, and this platform?
Never, never stay, never get too down on yourself, man. Never like, yesterday was yesterday.
Mm.
As long as you waking up each and every day to make a difference, that's all that matters, man. As long as you're not doing the same shit that you was doing last year, as long as you're doing the same shit that you were doing last week, as long as you always trying to find ways to get to that next level, man, just keep at it, man. It's like just do a lot of reading. I start reading, man. I start doing a lot of reading and things like that, catching up on stuff like that, man. And and I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad that you started your podcast and stuff like that. I start watching those and start really listening to what they have to say,
Mm.
and y'all giving out, giving out extra stuff that okay, we don't feel like reading, but we can hold. Y'all might say something that we didn't catch, that that we can probably catch on to, to probably help us in our everyday life.
Mhm.
So, man, just like I said, just stay down, man. That's it, man. Just stay down and you're gonna rise above, man. You don't want to be one of those, when you get older, damn, I should have did that. And we always hear that, right? I know everybody said that. I know you
100%,
heard that.
especially in back home. You know what I'm saying? Where you from?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
always
would
hear.
like, and I ain't really have like a father figure to guide me to where to like I'm really doing this by like on my own as a man,
Mhm.
like really just you see how like today's time is like they got like the in the sports they have like the father and son duo and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Nah, everything really just guiding like
it's you.
should I do this right? Should I do this? Or should I think this is gonna be? I'm doing that like making sure, but that comes to where doing your research, making sure you covering ground on that part. So it's just like just on that, man. It's
I
just
love that you tapped on that, man, because I didn't. It's not something I knew. We've always been pretty close, especially in the sports world. And, at school, and it's been a while since we even really spoke, man.
yeah, facts, facts, facts,
Life gets busy. You know what I'm saying? People living their lives. Everybody,
facts,
got
facts,
everything going on, but
facts.
kind of tap into that, man, because I heard, a little. I'm not gonna say I heard a little emotion in it, but I know that can be a touchy subject as far as not having a father figure around. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough to have my stepfather, come in later on, and help me excel in sports, you know what I'm saying? But like how did how did Clayton Ward get to where he is now, man, without having that father figure? You know what I'm saying? You said doing research, I kinda heard you tap on that. But what are some other things that you were doing? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of kids that look like us, you know what I'm saying, that don't have those father figures
Right,
in their life or in that household,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right,
and they're misguided,
right,
usually
right,
by the
right,
crowds, you know what I'm saying, that
right,
they're in, you know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right,
coming from where we come from as well, you know what I'm saying, those crowds can get you in trouble. You know what I
right.
mean? So I know sports kept you out of trouble for sure. You
Yes,
don't pass, you don't
facts,
play. You know what I'm saying?
facts, facts.
But what are some other things that you held on to get you through life, man, and keep you out of trouble and keep you away from those wrong crowds? What was the mindset, you know what I'm saying, growing up without a father figure, bro? What was the
Mm.
mindset to keep you going?
I go say reason why I can probably say I didn't have like a father figure because my dad, was always he was locked up for majority of my life.
Okay.
So for us, it's like just growing up, just having him. Not that he was like a deadbeat or anything like that. He wanted to be in
Wasn't
the life, but
but
he
he
just
couldn't be there.
chose the wrong path.
Yeah.
And me seeing that, it's like, nah, I don't want to go. Like, yeah, I had a few hiccups down the road, but I didn't want to. Do I really wanted to? Did I want to go down that road? Did I want to? Just follow in his footsteps that way?
Mhm.
Like I had to make a decision, and luckily I had a beautiful mom. Like I have, man. She just guided me and my brothers, man, through high school, and just keeping us in sports,
Mhm.
keeping up with the payments on, AAU as
Mhm.
it gets, takes a toll
No,
on a
facts
parent.
financially
Like
for
now that
sure,
I'm seeing
especially by
it,
itself. Yeah, yeah.
now that I'm seeing, actually, I'm an adult.
And you paying for
And
your
yes,
daughter stuff now.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
God, nigga,
yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude, God, nigga, 300? That is like, God
Can
damn,
she
man.
play this? Yeah,
Dude,
facts.
you doing what? I can teach it. I can teach it. God damn. Yeah, man. So it's like, man. But now that it's like back then it was just like, God dang, she just kept a good head on our shoulders. Like I feel like if Katrina would have never happened, I think I would have went down the same road as my father. Like honestly. So
So
I
in a way,
yeah,
Katrina was
in
a
a way.
blessing.
Yeah.
Katrina was a
Yeah,
huge
it was a
blessing.
huge blessing, man. Cause once
That's all
Cause
about perspective too.
once once that hit New Orleans, man, it was no looking back. Like mom's was like, boy, we not going back.
Yeah.
If boy, you can cry all you want. I cried, dog. I wanted to go back out because all my cousins and all my friends and stuff like that
Your
was
family
out.
split up. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. So I was like, man, I was a kid and I was
Mhm.
like, I didn't know no better, like stuff like that. But moms wanted better, not knowing that moms wanted a better life for us, and that happened, man. Not, hey, man. So shout out to moms, man.
Big
Shout out
facts,
to
man.
moms, man. She was holding it down, like she was holding the fort down for sure. Like
Man,
I
shout
said,
out to your mom and shout out to everybody else's, you know what I'm saying, those single moms out there, man.
for
That's doing
real,
it by
man.
yourself, man.
So
Y'all
yeah,
some
man.
strong
When you
women. Y'all
come,
keep
like I
doing it.
said, man, youngest, when you come across a little something, man, you know, get back to your moms, man. You know, listen to your moms, man. Like you only get one mom, you only get one father. You know, just do right. Just, you know, you asked to be here, but you know, just continue. You know, just try to not to, you know, get off track, man, and go down the wrong path. So yeah, man, that's my message for sure.
Big facts, man. Big facts. So go ahead and tell them, man, where they can find you on social media, bro.
Y'all can find me on Instagram, Burbillions_junkie. Like I said, Burbillions_junkie. On Twitter, The Real White Boy Jr. I don't have no TikTok or nothing like that. But YouTube, unfortunately, I'm dropping content on there, man. So please, man, y'all boys hit that subscribe button, like and comment, man, and share, please, man. Like I said, I'm thugging it, man. I'm finding out. I'm a hustler for sure. That's what my daddy gave me, dog. I'm a pure hustler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get it for sure. So like I said, man, Burbillions_junkie. It's gonna be down here. I'm pretty sure you're gonna put that much down. I'm pretty sure you're gonna put it down there for sure. I always wanted to do that. Okay, all right.
So go ahead and do the point one more time. Do the point. Go ahead, one more time.
All right.
Go ahead.
Like you said, man, follow me on Burbillions_junkie. The big gonna pop up right there.
I bet I got you.
The big gonna pop up down there, man. On YouTube. Like I said, the same thing, man. Burbillions_junkie, Real White Boy Jr., man. So
so real quick before we go, man, you got other businesses too, huh? You want to tap in? Let's tap into the other businesses, because not only are you a boxer, bro, but you're an entrepreneur as well.
I had to tuck my money up, man. I ain't want to Mike Tyson my stuff, man. I ain't want Mike Tyson my stuff, man.
You know, I did my research though, you know what I'm saying? But I know you got other businesses.
I got other businesses,
just
man.
Just go ahead and kind of tap into your other businesses too, man. So,
I'm starting up my Toro business, man. So if you need a car, man, I got one for you, man. It's definitely gonna be in one of the clips on my YouTube channel. So y'all go ahead and find it. I call it Baby Joker. Hey, man, I just got it off the lot, man. It's beautiful, man. I can't wait for that video to drop. Okay. For sure.
Yeah, I'm looking for that too.
For sure, man. So if you, like I said, if you ever, whoever in need of, you know, a rental, man, is definitely, man, try me out, man. That's my first call in there, man. So go ahead and you know, shoot your boy some stuff, man. It ain't gonna cost you much to support, man. Like I like to support, I like to give back to it, stuff like that. And this is my cousin Brand. Shout out to him, man. He got me right. He got my closet right, man. So I know y'all
gotta check him out. This the same.
Oh yeah. It's in there.
Okay. Yeah. So it's attached to the shirt.
Yeah, attached to it.
I figured because of the colors. Okay, that's live though. That's
for sure, man. For sure.
We'll give him a shout out too. Where we can find him at?
Man, you can find him at David1, man. David1K, man. Follow him on Instagram. So he definitely he just dropped these. These actually just dropped last week.
Oh, but you're getting exclusive.
I'm giving, I had to make sure I had to put this for the interview, man. I saved it just for that, man. So just to give my boy some more exposure and stuff like that, man. He definitely got some heat.
Okay.
Definitely for your size too, son. I'm trying to tell you, son. I'm trying to tell you, son. Man.
So that's all for the businesses. Just the Turo. What else? What else you got?
That's I got some more stuff in the but that's the first one step at a time. Though,
okay, 100%.
One step. But that was a big move right there, man. So
that's love.
Definitely. I'm glad to share that with y'all boys. This is really, you know, my first time really just getting that out there. So man. So like I said, be on the lookout for Baby Joker, man.
Say no more, man. Look, I know y'all probably got questions about it. Yeah, we got 2 mics on, man. I want to give a huge shout out to Clayton Ward's cameraman too, man. Well, man, come through real quick, man.
Killer, man.
Come through real quick, man, so we can, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, come through real quick, man. You gonna cut across if you want to, bro. Okay, let's go. Yeah, cut across, man.
man.
Come talk to us, man. So, where can they find you, man? You cameraman, you know what I'm saying? You doing big things with the cameraman. Talk to them where they can find you too, man. You know I love showing love, so go ahead, man. Nah, facts, man. So go ahead, show them where they can find you, bro.
I'm on Instagram at Romesus on Instagram. I'm not really active on really any other social
It's okay,
media
bro,
besides
yeah.
that. So, yeah, I've been doing filming and making content for 5 years, and had the pleasure of running into Clay on his fundraiser before his pro debut.
Facts.
And so, I went there. I was actually filming somebody else, and then I met him. I shook hands and showed love, and then I saw it as an opportunity.
Yeah,
I was like,
facts.
this man going pro, clean
Facts.
slate.
Facts.
I want to get into filming in the boxing industry,
Mm-hmm.
so I saw it as an opportunity.
Nah, facts,
And so
man.
since then, we've been tapped in at the gym
Yeah.
and filming.
Nah, facts.
And so I'm just here for the ride, man.
What's up, man? How you feel about what we got going on here, man? Man.
This is so after just I was on the side.
Yeah,
just
facts.
The whole time. I was getting laughing the whole time.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
But no, that's amazing, man. Having a podcast and just having a platform in general where athletes can speak
Yeah.
and share, their story and their journey and some of the things that they had overcome. You never know who can relate to it.
No, facts.
You never know who can relate to it. And you in a place where, usually it's just the top guys, the big guys, who get the spotlight, who get to say stuff.
No, facts.
And most of the time, none of us can relate to that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's cool what you're doing.
Appreciate it, man.
You tapped in with a lot of athletes that you know personally.
Facts.
And I can definitely see this podcast growing into a big community of athletes who can all just support each other.
Nah, big facts, man.
Facts.
Big facts, man. We appreciate you for, you know what I'm
sure,
saying, being
man.
on, big dog, man.
For
For sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for being on,
man.
100%, man. But yeah, man, so that's our time on Athlete Aftermath, man. So until next time, man, it's your host, Mello Brooker, and on another episode of Athlete Aftermath. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, until next time, we out. Peace.